Have you ever noticed vultures circling high above and wondered, do they sense death approaching? Are these eerie birds really harbingers of doom, or is there a more mystical secret behind their behavior? Today on Mystical Earthlings, we're diving into the enigmatic world of vultures to uncover fascinating facts and reveal the truth behind a strange rumor that might just surprise you. Hold on, there is more, because by the end of this video, we'll debunk a mystery that has puzzled people for ages and much more. Think you know vultures? Think again, these birds are full of surprises. Before we reveal their secrets, here's a quick challenge. How many vulture species do you think have a superpower sense of smell? Comment your guess below, no peeking. And if you love discovering nature's mysteries, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our Mystical Earthlings flock. Go ahead, I'll wait. Done? Great. Now let's soar into some astonishing vulture facts. First off, what comes to mind when you see a vulture? A creepy scavenger waiting for something to die? It's okay. Vultures do have a spooky rep, but prepare to have your mind blown. These feathered cleanup crews have traits and talents that are nothing short of extraordinary. Let's explore, shall we? A turkey vulture soars gracefully under the sunlit sky. With wings spread wide, it rides invisible currents of hot air rising from the earth. Despite their reputation, vultures like this turkey vulture are elegant flyers, gliding so easily for hours while barely flapping their wings. Fact number 1. Vultures are expert pilots. Vultures can soar for hours without flapping, using thermal updrafts to stay aloft. In fact, the highest flying bird ever recorded is a vulture. Ruppel's vulture, spotted at 37,000 feet in the air. Yes, that's airplane altitude. How's that for touching the heavens? Not so creepy anymore, huh? Fact number 2, they have a super stomach. Ever hear the rumor that a vulture's stomach acid can dissolve diseases and even metal? It's not far from the truth. Their digestive juices are insanely potent. Vultures have the strongest gastric acid in the animal kingdom, with a pH almost as strong as battery acid. This acid kills deadly bacteria like anthrax and cholera that fester in rotting meat. In other words, when a vulture feasts on a carcass, it's not spreading disease, it's eliminating it. They're like nature's hazmat team in feathered cloaks. Talk about a gross superpower that's actually good for the planet. Compared to the human world's job position, is like your neighborhood trash crew collecting what no longer serves purpose. And if you think that's wild, check out fact number 3. Vulture personal hygiene. It's pretty weird. These birds bathe in their own pee. We told you this would be surprising. Vultures will often urinate down their legs on purpose. Why? This icky habit, called urohydrosis, actually cools them off on hot days and kills bacteria they picked up while waiting inside carcasses. It's like nature's hand sanitizer. Gross, I know, but yet effective. So the next time you see a vulture looking a bit, wet around the feet, you'll know they're just doing a spa day in their sanitized omatic acid pee. Need a moment to digest that, pun intended. If you're amazed or a little grossed out, you're not alone. But don't fly away yet. There's more vulture magic to uncover. Here's fact number 4. Vulture culture is a thing. Did you know a group of vultures has different names depending on what they're doing? When they're flying together, it's called a kettle, like a boiling pot of birds. And when they're hanging out in a tree, they're a committee. But our favorite is when they're feasting on a carcass. Then they're aptly called a wake. Yes, a wake, like a funeral gathering. It sounds morbid, but it's kind of fitting. They're nature's funeral directors cleaning up after death. Spooky or cool, you decide. Fact number 5. Their senses are next level. Believe it or not, some vultures have a phenomenal sense of smell. The turkey vulture, for example, can sniff out gases from a dead animal from over a mile away. Gas companies even took advantage of this. They added a smelly chemical to pipelines so that circling vultures would literally point out gas leaks. Incredible! Meanwhile, other vultures rely on sharp eyesight. A vulture's vision is about 8 times better than a human's. They can spot a meal from 4 miles away on the ground. So when you see a vulture gliding on the breeze, it might just be scanning the ground with laser focus or sniffing the air for its next feast. A majestic griffin vulture glides effortlessly along a cliffside. With its keen eyesight, it can spot carcasses far below. These old-world vultures rely on vision rather than smell to find food, scanning the landscape as they soar. Pretty amazing, right? Vultures might look like ominous omens, but they're really the unsung heroes of our ecosystems. Efficient, specialized, and even a bit magical in their own gross way. Now that we've learned some surprising truths about them, let's circle back a bit to that intriguing rumor we started with. Do you remember what it was? So about that rumor, are vultures truly able to sense death before it happens? There's a spooky legend that if you see vultures circling, something or someone is doomed, like literally about to die. But is it truth or tale? Let's uncover the reality. Vultures do circle in the sky, often in groups, which can look eerie. But the truth is far less sinister. They're usually riding thermal currents to gain height and scout for food. It's their version of an aerial stakeout. They don't have a psychic sixth sense for impending death. Sorry, ghost hunters. In fact, soaring vultures don't necessarily mean there's a carcass below. They might just be taking advantage of warm air to travel efficiently. Of course, if one vulture spots a yummy carcass, others will join and circle lower, checking if it's safe to land. They're patient, not prophetic. We can officially debunk this myth, as vultures aren't prophets of doom, just opportunists with wings. So the next time you see them swirling overhead in the sky, you don't need to worry that they are after you. They're probably cleaning up nature's buffet, or simply enjoying an afternoon glide. Mystery solved. It turns out our mystical vultures are more eco-warrior than omen. By devouring carrion, they prevent the spread of disease and return nutrients to the earth. In many ways, they're guardians of the cycle of life. Pretty cool for a bird often associated with death, right? Thank you for soaring with us on this adventure. We've seen that vultures, though wrapped in mystery and myth, are truly fascinating and vital creatures. From their acid-proof tummies to their sky-high travels, these mystical earthlings definitely deserve some respect, and maybe a little apology for all the bad press. If you enjoyed unraveling vulture mysteries, make sure to like and subscribe for more amazing nature stories. But our journey doesn't end here. Ever wonder what vultures mean in folklore and spirituality? Are they symbols of death, or maybe rebirth and cleansing? In our next video, we'll explore vultures' spiritual meanings and symbolism across cultures, a topic you won't want to miss if you love the mystical side of nature. Consider this a personal invitation to join us again, where we'll turn the mundane into the magical. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and remember, even the most misunderstood creatures have stories to tell and lessons to teach, so stay mystical, my earthling friends.